Folks, today I'm going to talk to you on the topic of where to get the morals from. Things like how do I live in this world? Because I've been suggesting that the eternal God, love, is beyond all religions, beyond all attachments to your country, language, your race, etc., etc. And you may be thinking that apart from the religious scriptures and textbooks, how can I know morals? How do I teach my children morals? And so on, so on. That's what I'm going to talk to you. Typically, the first source of morals is from your parents. Right from childhood, they tell you how to live, what to worship, how to worship. Especially if you are in India, they show you a picture, they take you to a temple. They usually have a statue in their home or a picture. Then they ask you to worship that as God. They say, worship that one. You'll be protected. You'll know how to live. That God will teach you the morals and so on. The other typical source is your religious scriptures, textbooks. When you grow up, especially when you are becoming older and older, you read religious textbooks. Then you follow what is written in the religious textbook. Certain religions tell you how to worship, how many times you should worship, and they tell you how to go to temple on your marriage anniversary. They tell you how to perform marriage ceremony, what kind of rites you should perform. And even how to dress, how women should dress, is written in some of the religious textbooks. The other source is the pastors and religious teachers. They read, they are well versed in various religious textbooks of their religion. They teach you how to live according to the religious scriptures in a meeting or in a church or in a temple or in an assembly meetings. If you are a Muslim, then they go ask you to go to Masudi, and pastors tell you what are the morals according to that religion and so on. This says a lot of YouTube channels and videos teaching you how to live. This has been going on for a long, long time. In spite of that, people kill each other. A lot of sexual abuse to women by men in every country almost. Why is it? Why thousands and thousands years of teaching, reading of religious books, listening to religious teachers is unable to bring the morality, unable to stop sexual abuse of men towards their women. Why do they ill treat? Why husbands ill treat their wives? In some cases, they even beat their wives. Why men run away from their wives seeking another woman? Why similar things happen in women? Even some religions tell you very, very strongly that this is how you must live. But still, a lot of folks rebel from that, rebel from the teaching. They question what is written in the textbook, in the religious textbook, especially the new generation and forthcoming generation. They are extremely intelligent and sharp. You cannot force them to believe in something. They will ask a lot of questions. No religious textbook, no religious teacher, pastor can answer. Finally, they will ask you to believe in certain things, to believe in a savior of mankind, their gods, and so on. But basically, you all know that every human is a free being. You cannot be forced. Men and women, humanity cannot be forced by anything. In the long run, they will rebel. So, when such things are happening, it appears that there is no place, there is no source from which people can get their morals, how to live, how to love the wife, or how the wife should love the husband, and so on. But the real source I'm going to tell you in this video, the real source of morals is the eternal love. The love I have been talking in all my videos, the love that emanates from the golden light, which Hindus call as Lakshmi or Vishnu, Christians call the Son of God, Jesus Christ, the embodiment of which is Jesus Christ, the golden light. Now, many of you may say, yeah, I know that, but I still do not get the morals from that eternal love. Some people say, I really don't know what is that eternal love that you're talking about. I have not realized it. I have not experienced it. That is because most of you have a lot of ignorance. Many of you mistake the attachment to your country or to your religion or to your God or to your husband or wife or parents is real eternal love. As I have been saying, the attachment is not love. The attachment is conditional. For example, if you love your children dearly, you may say, I really love my children. And especially in India, they always expect something from their children. When the children grow up, have their own family, if children do not say or do not give something that the parents are expecting, in some cases, their so called love toward children turns into hatred. Some people mixing up the attachment to their mother as love, they torture, make their wives suffer. In some other cases, it is just the other way. Due to their attachment to their wives, they will treat their parents, mother. They are unable to decide who is right and who is wrong. That's because, as I've been saying, their mind is very much clouded by the attachment. They're unable to come to a clear decision. So, if you remove all such ignorances that you have about love, automatically the love will shine in you. You cannot go after love, it has to shine from inside you. The moment it shines, automatically all the morals will be there in you. You don't have to seek the morals. The very fact that you have realized the eternal love of the golden light shining from outside your body towards you. If you realize that, then morals come automatically. You know how to treat your wife. You will not run away from your wife. You will not run away from your children. If you are a woman, you will not run away from your husband. You will not ill treat your parents. You know the right answer when there is a conflict between your mother and your wife, or between your father and your husband, and so on. Same way, many of you are thinking that you can seek God outside you. You have been worshipping some statue or some name all along for a long, long, long time. The most harmful effect of worshipping something outside you is that it is making you or teaching you the ignorance that you are not that God. This may be a blasphemy in Western religion, especially Islam and Christianity. But that is not so in Hindu religion. But in spite of various techniques, how to realize that you are that eternal one, people in general are unable to realize that they are the eternal unknown. The reason is that you are seeking God outside you. Sometimes you get some vision of God, some form of God in your religious or as told in your religious textbooks. But that figure that you see in front of you is not the real, eternal, unknown God. That is a projection of your mind. You cannot use your five senses and create a God like a statue or a picture and worship, because that eternal one is beyond your five senses. Your five senses is nothing but an instrument. As I've been saying, the figure that you see in a mirror, which is an instrument, is not you. It's a projection of that mirror. The mirror creates that projection from you. That is not you. Your real you is standing in front of that picture, in front of that mirror. So no instrument, whether your five senses or your mind, can teach you, can tell you what is this eternal unknown. If you remove all these ignorances of your worshipping God outside you as an idol or by a name, worshipping the God that you conceptualize in your mind by reading textbook, religious textbooks, by listening to the pastors and religious teachers. If you remove all those ignorances, you will realize that you are that eternal, unknown God. In fact, that is the only way. Realizing you as the eternal, unknown God is the only way that you can know about God. Everything else is a projection of the instrument using which you are seeing the God. The same way, you are that eternal love. The love is not outside you. You cannot go after love. You cannot seek love in your girlfriend, fiance, or your wife. Or if you are a woman, you cannot seek love in a man, in a husband, in your children, or in your parents. If you do that, you will never find that love. You only will get attachments. Love mixed with a lot of ideas. When you remove all your ignorances about this eternal love, that love, as I've been saying, will shine in you. Then morals will be automatically in your behavior without you seeking. You will never ever will be able to hurt anyone. You do not have to learn any specific way of living. The love inside you will guide you how to live. Without you asking, it will teach you, it will show you. If you are that eternal love, you are the morals. All your actions are automatically full of morals. Folks, that's what I want to talk to you. Never seek love outside. Never seek morals outside of you, outside of this eternal love. Never seek God outside you. You are that eternal God. You are that eternal love, the love of that golden light, the love that Jesus Christ embodied. That's what I want to talk to you folks. Talk to you soon.